Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, mate. Alright, mate.
Come on, get in! Get back in, right!
Kaiser!
Grapple. Took him to have some nice graphics made. No. Oh, dude.
Well done, boys. Well done, terrific, man.
Wait for the ball again, yeah.
Tom, what's your thoughts after that game?
It's good. It's good to get a run out. The more minutes, the better in pre-season. The more times you can get on the field of play. For me, especially as a goalie, seeing the ball from distance and just getting used to things you're going to face week in, week out in the league is always a bonus. And to get a 1-1 result against a very strong Bath team who've done very well last year is a good bonus, especially with a lot of young lads taking the field today in the second half.
Yeah.
Come on, Cody. One punch!
Well, Mike, start of the season, and of course one of your oldest rivals in some ways.
Yeah, it's quite a formality now. First game of the season, we play Mansfield. It's obviously a really tough game. They'll be one of the favourites to go up, and it'll give us a good benchmark to see where we are. It's going to be a really, really tough game.
How are you looking fitness-wise? I know a lot of big players were coming back into training this week.
Well, it's probably a bit late for me now. I'm a little bit overweight, so I've done a few runs in pre-season, but no, I'm not gonna play this year.
Finds Wilmot, who shoots low, and Logan has to parry it away. Only to Dolan. In comes the first-time cross, and it's there from Jots Robert. 6 minutes into the game, the skipper puts Newport in front.
Headed high into the air by Sweeney, punched away by Logan, comes out to Dimitro, gets the cross.
Oh, he's been held! Penalty to Newport!
Because Matt was there. And in comes Ammond. 2-0, Hedrick Ammond. 33 minutes gone.
Mellis takes it into the box. It's headed down, and Mansfield are back in the game. The referee says play on as McNamara came in at him. And here's Khan, low ball. Shot comes in, and King again doesn't get down to it, comes off his hand. And Mansfield are back in the game. And we were talking about the football that Newport played, Rich, in that first half, and here's Mansfield, and they've got a penalty as Khan is brought down. King moving about on his line as he can do. Maynard steps up right-footed, and King saves it. Oh, we couldn't make this up, could we?
Well, it was a heck of a game. Not the result you wanted, but people certainly got their money's worth today.
I thought we were brilliant for 90% of the match. It was really good performance. We should have scored more goals, but then, we come out at half time. We knew they'd start, on us, and we shot ourselves in the foot. We give away 2 very, very poor goals, and it's really disappointing that we haven't won the football match.
Mr. Taylor done very well. Riley. Good run by Riley. Might have taken a deflection, but it certainly required a save from Tom King. It's attacked at the back post. Again, delivery in. It's all very scrappy. And finally off the line. It's Wilmot to take the corner. And the header from Amon, and the save from Alex Palmer. It's another Ryan Haynes throw. Back to Haynes again. Good cross. Hawkins! 1-0 Newport County. And with 9 minutes to go, the home side have the breakthrough. They've been knocking on the door for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Ryan plays it forward, finding Maloney far side. Push the ball back.
Oh, Abrahams can!
Abrahams going forward. Chance here.
Oh, yes! Patrick Hammond! Oh, what a clincher for County!
You must be pleased at the third goal of the season now.
Yeah, look, first things first, Tristan has done unbelievable. For a young player like that, to have the kind of the game management to square it rather than going for the glory himself, because I've been in that position before, running through on goal. It's very, very tempting. You know, and he's done fantastic, and you know, I've gone away celebrating the end, and to be honest, the only reason I've not turned around is quicker because I couldn't, I was so tired. But then I've just said to him at the end, look, he's won us that game is won today because of Tristan Abrahams.
Attention though to the Tuesday night, West Ham here, you're going to have to play a lot better, of course, but do you think the occasion will make your play better?
Well, I hope West Ham are watching today, because they're going to think they'll steamroll us and they might leave a few players at home. So, yeah, it was all reverse psychology today, it's bad and black.
Okay, yeah, I believe you, brilliant.
Referee checks, blows the whistle, and we're away. It's with Ryan Haynes. Long ball downfield. And it's headed forward by Zabaleta. Outside of his right boot, finds the runner Creswell. Back it comes to Wiltshire, who shoots, it hits the post. And Newport with Haynes clear the ball away.
Diop turns, and he's robbed by Abraham. The ball forward.
Hammond!
His effort is blocked by the goalkeeper.
Well, he's not going to get a clearer chance than that, is he?
Forward come West Ham again. Chance here, and it's a goal.
Wiltshire, and that was
Wiltshire, and it's 1-0 to West Ham. It was a mistake
by
outside
Hawkins.
The area by Hawkins.
Zabaleta has the header, finds Sanchez, but good play by Sheehan, who gets it out to Wilmot now. Crossed in low, and who's at the far post and should have put it in the back of the net? It was Tristan Abrahams, Richard. Tried to play it to Snodgrass, and he lost the ball, but County lose out to Wiltshire, and it's now with Felipe Anderson, who cuts back, and West Ham have scored a second goal.
Diop inside his area from the throw-in by Creswell. Gives it back to the goalkeeper. And a chance here, and Sheehan could score.
Oh, no!
The bar! Plays it wide. Turned in field. There's the final kick of the game. And West Ham United have won here at Robbie Parade against Newport County.
But look, it's always nice to go up against, you know, the top managers. You know, see how they operate, how they work, close quarters, and you know, I've been very fortunate in that, and you know, I want to wish West Ham all the best for the season, and you know, it's nice when an opposition manager, no matter who it is, you know, pays you compliments.
Despite being dumped out of the EFL Cup in midweek, Newport arrive here unbeaten in 15 League 2 matches. They've won 8 and drawn 7. Their last defeat came on the 12th of March 2019. Here's Mills. Wallacott with the opportunity to stretch his legs again. Abrahams, though, is onto him, and Abrahams dispossesses him. Here's Patrick Hammond, and Newport lead. Oh, it's a terrible error from the goalkeeper. A gift of a goal. present for Padre Gamon. He doesn't miss those. A couple of players go down there in a heap. Play continues though through Wilmot. Deflected and away. There's a vast experience at the back. They've given it away again here, and out comes Wallacott, and that is dangerous. He could be in trouble here. Referee strides over, he's gone to his pocket. He's going to be red. What a terrible afternoon. Has just got worse for the goalkeeper. McNamara into the penalty area, he's held up. Palmed away. Great effort from Sheehan. Last gasp second here. Haynes fancies this. Tapped to him by Wilmot. Haynes heads towards goal, goes from it from distance, and wow, that's the second goal. Game, set and match in favour of Newport. And Ryan Haynes, with just his second career goal, goes to celebrate with those away fans. Another win for Newport, another clean sheet as well. Superb day at the office for Mike Flynn and his men. That is 11 clean sheets from 14 now. Disappointing from a Forest Green perspective though. Created very little today, and joy for those travelling fans who made the long journey over here. It ends Forest Green 0, Newport 2.
From the centre circle, Townsend goes down. West Ham are in front. Here we go then, left-footed, swings it across. Howkins is in there, and Abrahams has scored. Up to the edge of the area, still Abraham crosses it across, and it's tapped into the net. And in comes high into the box. It gets headed down and blasted into the back of the net. Maloney back to Dolan, who lovely pass. Ball goes across, and it's there. Goal number 4 for Newport County. Steps up and puts it in the opposite corner. And Johnson now looks to get it across. Does. Into the middle. There's nobody there. And West Ham are back in the game at 4-3. With Lewis, now with Corbett. Shoots. And that is the equaliser through Kai Corbett. And they play it now with Scully. And West Ham have got a 5th goal. And there goes the final whistle. West Ham United have won here by 5 goals to 4. Abrahams gets the better of him. And then goes down. He's still down, he's up. Dolan has a shot from distance, and just past the left-hand post of Scott. Takes it forward up to Bennett. Back to goal. And Innes is tracking back, and Worrell is there, and King comes out and blocks it. As we come up to the hour mark, steps up, and it's over the bar by a matter of inches. The ball gets cleared away, only up to Matt. Now Haynes on the left, checks back onto his right foot. Shoots, and it hits the post! What an effort by Ryan Haynes that was! Throw into County. Wilmot will take. Throws it up to Whiteley. Whiteley comes forward with the ball now. Going towards the byline. Crosses in low! And it's in! Jamil Matt scores! Took a touch, it came down off the crossbar. And in the 77th minute, the substitute, Jamil Matt, puts County in front. Crossed in far post. It's a penalty to Newport. So Amon steps up to make it 2-0 to County, but Brown saves it. And he'll put another ball in, will he? No, he gives it to Crooks. And there goes the final whistle. Newport County are victorious.
Yeah, listen, they don't like doing anything easy for me. But listen, when they gave their all the way they did, they were fantastic. Like I said, we created quite a few chances. We probably just needed a little bit of extra in the final third. But look, we were so resilient and you know, defended brilliantly all over the pitch.
We've mentioned those stats, 17 and beaten 6 successive clean sheets. I guess the message is just to progress them even further.
Yeah, definitely. Just to keep ticking the games off one by one. We're still only in September, the start of September, so like I said, it's a long way to go, but it's a good start and something we hope to continue.
Mike, your thoughts on that?
Thought it was a solid point away from home, and an offside goal has stopped us from winning it.
Podge, a point here at Macclesfield. What's your thoughts of the game?
Yeah, a point I think after Saturday, you know, it was important we bounced back and got something. We had a really good start, and you know, it's frustrating to concede the goal we did because we've had a little look at it and you know, it's offside, and that's the frustrating thing for us. But it was a good, solid performance. You know, as I said, we needed to bounce back after Saturday because it was a disappointing performance on Saturday, and it's important that we got something from the game.
Yeah, listen, the focus is fully on Exeter. You know, everything which has happened over there, you know, the last week nearly, is dealt with, and just moving on and concentrating on what will be a very, very tough, but I'm hoping exciting game.
We've never looked back.
Someone needs to shut that door.
Go on, listen to this. Well, okay?
Yeah.
So, Mark.
So Exeter, having dominated these opening 15 minutes without really looking dangerous, in comes the corner, beats everyone, and it's gone in. And it's Lee Martin who scored it. He tries to turn it in field. Chance here for Matt. Matt gets the shot and it's blocked by the goalkeeper Ward. Only as far as Haynes. He gets the crossing. Brought down by Matt. Shot coming in from Whiteley. Is half saved by the goalkeeper and cleared away by Exeter. By Whiteley. Good cross coming in. A chance in front of goal. Shot coming in from Wilmot. The shot coming in from Labadie. Whiteley slips the ball forward. Players battling for the ball. And it's almost won by Stewart. Ian's gone down, he's fouled. It's a penalty to Newport. It was Parks who fouled him. Trying to make the target small. In it comes and he scored. It's 1-1, Tristan Abrahams. No more than Newport deserve on their second half performance so far. Which one of them will it be? It's Haynes. And the free kick takes a deflection and just flies past the angle of crossbar and post.
Was he supposed to take the penalty, or did he just show a bit of responsibility and wanted to take it?
Well, no, so the next two are off. And I just remembered how calmly scored the winning penalty against Gillingham, so I told him to take it. Good management, isn't it?
Very good.
Yeah, the manager said he was the one who told you to take the penalty after Podge and Matty were off the pitch, weren't they?
Yeah.
You putting your hands up to be regular penalty taker?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't do anything that's going to allow me to score goals. I'll take free kicks, cool decision, if it takes that. But yeah, I'm buzzing with him and happy that he's got faith in me to take the penalty and happy that I've converted it.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, they're the third team to come here as the league leaders, 2 wins and a draw. That's not a bad ratio against sides that are up there at the top.
No, definitely not. Like I say, on our day, I fancy us against anyone. It's just a shame that we switched off for that 10-15 minutes in the first half, because without that and without giving away the sloppy goal, I think we would have got all 3 points.
Another tough one this weekend. What do you make of Swindon?
I think they're very good. I think they'll be up there at the end of the season. they need to be lucky with injuries, the way they play. They've got some really attacking, exciting players. And Richie's doing a good job there, so it's going to be a really tough game.
Nothing given, and Wilmot comes down the left, plays it back into the path of Labadie, who side foots it wide.
That's got to go down as a major chance. The ball was good. Wilmot with the right-footed corner to my left-hand side. It goes long into the box. It goes.
Oh, it's there!
No, it's not. It is.
Mark O'Brien.
It is Mark O'Brien. He's got it. Sorry for a second, but Mark O'Brien has got it with a header right into the centre of goal. For a second I thought he headed it wide, but he hasn't. It's a firm header. He's met it, and everyone seemed quite stuck there for a second. And to my right-hand side for the goal, Mark O'Brien. He's met it firmly with a header in the 38th minute. Gets the ball back to Haynes. One touch on his right, then carries it forward. Gets inside Rose. Crosses it to the far post.
Yeah,
it's wide of goal.
McNamara.
And that's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be Robbie Wilmot with a right-footed in-swinger, and he goes long to the far side. The ball hangs, and McCormick doesn't get there. And again, and the keeper makes a save from Labadie, who's hit it. Corner comes in, and this time he's taken it. And we've played 2 of the added 4 as the ball is played through, and County just a little bit stretched. And it's Isgrove, and he's into the area. Got to be careful. And the ball is taken well there by Tom King.
He's out of position.
Chance.
Hits the crossbar.
Corner. We got away with that, didn't we? And Bennett's read that situation well, and he gets it forward. Ball is headed on, and this time Amond chases this one down. He wins it well. Amond, he stretches and takes the ball, and he plays a great ball in. 2-0, and it's Jamil Matt with the second. It's an absolute peach of a cross from Amond, and this time it is buried by Jamil Matt. In the 82nd minute, Jamil Matt makes it 2-0.
I mean, you like to save your goals. I think it's about 12 months between them. So when does the next one come, I guess?
I don't know really. It's just one of them things. Like obviously, as I said, like to find myself in them positions is very rare. So it's always good to get myself on the score sheet. But a clean sheet for me is more important.
Pleased obviously to get another goal for you. Yeah, definitely. Just want to give a shout out to Podge, because obviously he would have been disappointed not to start today, but it was one of those, we had a little chat, and as soon as he got the ball I kind of knew where to go, because us strikers know where we want the ball, so to speak. So he put it in a good area for me, and I was happy to finish it off.
Yeah, listen, you know, my mate Mogsy has brought him, so seeing Edward on his shoulders and waving to his daddy, that was special, seeing him in away games. It's the first time he's really come to an away game without sitting close to the bench. So you know, I'm sure there's a Newport County fan in the making there, because he loves it.
I think we're going to see the stretcher have to come on. I don't think he's going to be able to make his way.
Well, he's sat up, isn't he? They've got something on the top of his head, haven't they?
Well, no, that's his hairstyle on the top of his head. His blonde highlights.
No comment. Unreal.
Yes. Well, this film's right. I'm only saying what I can see. Surely. Anyway, hairdressers.
So before we start, Mike, do you want to come up? A bit of breaking news as well, which hopefully will be welcomed by everybody. I'm sure it will be. So Michael has agreed to a new deal. So he's going to be staying with us now until June 2022, which seems a long way away, but it's not. We're delighted as a board that he's agreed to do that. Obviously he's done a fantastic job, been linked to other jobs as well, so we're really pleased that we've been able to agree that today.
Mike, well, a superb away win last week, but you're back in front of your own fans, but you'd want more of the same, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course. It's again, say it's going to be a very difficult game. Carlisle, a good team on the counter as well. You know, they've got a good front three. Harry McCurdy, you know, Thomas, and the striker. Can't pronounce the name exactly, but Alabama or something like that. But
yeah, they've they've got a good front three, so it's something that we need to keep switched on, all parts of the game.
Tight passing between the Newport midfield players. It's now out with Haynes on the left, comes across towards Matt, chests it down, first time shot by Hammond, over the crossbar.
Infield, finding Sheehan, who plays it square to Wilmot. He finds McNamara on that far touchline. Left-footed cross comes in, flicked on in front of goal, and put behind by Colin for a corner to Newport.
It's now with Bridges, who had a good chance in the first half, squares it this time to Hope, who shoots, and it's just over the crossbar.
Plays it square to Sheehan. He moves forward. It's a good ball forward to the far side. Whiteley gets the crossing. It's blocked. It comes back to him. He tries to get the crossing. Cleared away by Michael Brown. Sheehan tries the shot. Takes a deflection into the arms of goalkeeper Colin.
So the Bristol City loanee will be on. And Matty Dolan is the player going off. George Nurse, a left-sided player.
16, George Nurse. And behind for a goal kick. Referee looks at his watch. I think he's about to blow.
He'll probably blow when the ball's in the air from Tom King's goal kick.
5.5 minutes of stoppage time played, 0-0. So King with the goal kick, looking for the head of Matt, who heads it on, finding Abraham. He plays it left, and a shot coming in.
Oh, what a goal! George Nurse! I want it! The substitute, his first goal for Newport County, absolutely rocketed in the back of the net, 35 yards! What do you make of that?
6 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh, never say die! Never say Newport County are down! Substitute George Nurse with that shot. On loan at the club from Bristol City. He was playing last season at Western Supermare. We kick off. County get the ball away to the far side.
And that's it. It's finished. 1-0 to Newport County.
George must have been a real high after that one.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, every sub's dream can sort of come off the bench and score the winner. But yeah, delighted. Yeah, just grateful to God for giving me the chance to come on and show what I can do. I did that. So
certainly made an impact.
Yeah, it was a good finish. I was thinking to cross it, but I thought, no, I'm just going to go for it, and luckily it paid off.
Be hard for them to take.
It's hard for them to take, but I've just reminded them, a couple of their players, that they did it to us up there last season with another one to go.
Really?
They beat us 3-2 in the 95th minute. So yeah, it's quite ironic if things work out.
Yeah, he's on his headphones now.
Oh yeah, you okay?
Can you hear him now?
Can you hear me now? No. Just got it. Useless is Perry, boy.
That's been said once or twice.
And Scunthorpe will start. Levi Sutton will be the first player to touch the ball. Indications are he's going to pass it back, which he does to the skipper, Rory McArdle, who slips over. And the ball's picked up by Jameel Matt. It's with Podrick Hammond, shoots, but Rory Watson saves that, clears away downfield. But
the referee's put the spray down, and it'll be Wilmot to take it. Can he drive it in?
Well, he's got a good angle for the shot.
He does, and it's brilliantly turned away by goalkeeper Watson. Was right on target. And eventually...
Yes!
Newport.
Podrick Hammond
3 minutes and 5 seconds into stoppage time.
The ball falls and Sheehan goes for it, but it's flicked around him, but McNamara puts it back in again. Now with Jamil Matt. Shot blocked. Comes back again to Scotty Bennett. Bennett takes it wide, crossed in, it's Matt heading down, and then it goes over the bar. To this near side, to Junior Brown, upfield it goes. And it's with Colclough, plays the ball towards the Alex Gilead, and in comes the ball this time, and they've equalised. And was that a deflection off O'Brien?
It was a deflection, and that was 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the second half.
Plays another high ball downfield. Hammond is there, brings it down well now to Sheehan, and he blasts it into the back of the net. What a great goal by Josh Sheehan, all set up for him by Padraig Hammond. 56 minutes gone. Newport County are 2-1 up.
As it drops, McNamara gets it forward. There's the whistle. Newport County have beaten Scunthorpe by 2-1.
As you say, it was a little nervy at the end. I mean, it would be nice to have a comfortable last 15, 20
I told you we don't do it like that, do we? It's a nightmare. It's never going to be done the easy way. But look, I don't mind doing things the hard way. I've never been given anything on a plate, so we'll just do it our way.
Back here again Tuesday night, Crawley. What do you think looking into that?
Yeah, we're going to go for the win. Obviously, we're home. We're the team that's going to be pushing for it. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Crawley are a good team. We know that. So we will take it day by day, and then we'll take the game Tuesday night, and we'll go for the 3 points.
And eventually Nurse gets it again. Now can he get the cross in? He can. Gravity goes down, and penalty! It is a penalty. Sheehan has gone down. Well, if it is a penalty, who's going to take it?
Well, Hammond has got the ball, and Abrahams comes on. The first thing he's going to do is take the penalty.
And in comes Abrahams and scores. It's 1-1. Every Crawley player is back in his own area. In comes the corner. It's headed away.
It comes off the crossbar!
At the post. John's here. Shot coming in.
Yes!
Off the line! The referee given. The referee's given a free kick to Crawley.
Is that the quickest goal you've ever scored?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably my best first touch I've ever had.
Yeah. No, you just hummed off your book. Were you a little bit reluctant to begin with, or?
I always back myself from the spot. I probably say I'm a confident penalty taker, and coming on, I kind of knew I was going to take the penalty, so I was just, pick a spot and go with it, and luckily it went in.
Innes now transfers it forward, looking for Mond, who traps it beautifully and plays it to Sheehan, who's going forward, who plays a beautiful ball, and it's 1-0, and it's Abrahams, and it's a beautiful goal. It's beautifully worked, Ryan, through to Abrahams, and County have the lead.
Well, we've just been talking about Josh Sheehan. What a pass that was, I have to say. That was unbelievable. And Tristan, great finish from him, 1-0 County.
In the 5th minute.
Midfield were too deep onto the centre-backs. The centre-backs were too deep, which dragged the midfielders onto them, and then it isolated us. And it isolated... absolutely shit. Then it isolated the strikers. So.
Just going back to Salford briefly, what the main threats you've seen there in their side?
Main threats, they're used to winning football matches. They got good players, they got a strong squad, good manager, good assistant manager. They've got big backing. If they're there or thereabout in January, I'm sure they get backed again. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
couple of disappointing results recently in the league. What do you put that down to? What do you think you need to improve to progress this weekend?
What I put it down to, we were beaten by the better team at Colchester. Quite simple.
But it's Nurse, and Nurse hits it. It's Matt.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's offside.
No, offside.
The linesman's flag was offside. By the corner flag, holds on to it, plays it back. Good ball. In comes the cross to the far post, and it's there. And it's gone through Tom King. Kicking it to Haynes. This is much better from County. A lot better in these last 5 minutes as Haynes takes it towards the byline. He holds on to it, does well, checks, crosses it to the far side. Ball is headed. Oh, it's hit the post. Out it comes. Innes goes for it.
Penalty.
Penalty's given. It's in the box.
Yep.
And the referee has given the penalty to County.
Right.
Yeah, it's there. The keeper got a hand to it, but Amond has equalised with 10 minutes left.
Well deserved, I think.
I think so.
Yep.
It was a good ground for me when I was playing here for Grimsby. Remind us Tom King that scored quite a few against him here when he was at Welland and Braintree. But yeah, no, I was probably the only one that was happy Grimsby came out and we'll welcome them down to our place in whenever it is. I'm looking forward to that replay because hopefully we can get into the full. Well, we can look Monday night, see what the draw is, and then see who we potentially have to play in the second round if we win the game.
Just a word on the photos here today.
Listen, I don't even like coming here. If I'm honest, it's a really long journey, but fair play to them. Fair play. It's cold, getting close to Christmas. Really showing how much they love the club, and that's why we always try and clap them before a game and after a game. Win, lose or draw. I always try and give them a clap, just to show how much I appreciate them because I think they know that. But the two youngsters for me did really well. Dom Jeffries and Joe Widowas, Joe's debut, and I was really pleased for them, and obviously the other two getting on.
Yeah, 16-year-old playing in the centre of defence. I mean, it's a big night for him.
Yeah, and he's not the tallest, is he? He's, when you look at it, and we looked, and it wasn't until the game started we thought, oh, he looks a bit young there, but I thought he was excellent. A bit of a shaky start, but after the first 15 minutes, I thought he was superb.
Yeah. Now Sheehan plays it forward, and Corey Whiteley will pick this ball up. Hammond is screaming away, and here's Hammond on the edge of the area. He can't miss. He doesn't miss. Newport go in front in the 50th minute. It's that man against his former club. Podrigamon!
Now Newport have a 2-1 advantage going forward. The ball with
Labadie.
Can Labadie score?
Yes!
He does score! 2-0. Josh Labadie.
They're going to be up for it. It's going to be hostile, but it's something that I'd love to play in. It'd be a great atmosphere because they're going to be loud. It's going to be up for it. It's a proper FA Cup game.
Yeah, Malden's actually not too far from where I'm from. It's by Chelmsford in Essex. So yeah, I'm well aware of them on the non-league circuit, and yeah, they've got some good players. Some of who I know as well. So yeah, there'll be no mugs.
On the turn and playing in Abrahams. There's Ammond. He didn't really get behind the shot. The corner is taken short. Sheehan. Is there room for a shot? There is. O'Brien over the top. A real opportunity for the EFL side. Came after Sheehan's shot created confusion. Sheehan. Trying to turn. And here is Abrahams. He's round the goalkeeper. And he make the most of it, the Newport man. Here's Matty Dolan. Saved. Awatwi. Looking for the 1-2. It's Kojo Awatwi. Terrific stop. Sheehan. One of Newport's best players in this first half. He's so difficult to dispossess. Ryan Haynes now. Deep cross from him. Oh, the goalkeeper can't claim it. And here's Abrahams. Oh, how did he miss it? Lance Aikens back on the goal line and preventing Newport County from taking the lead. It looked easier to score. Great defending by Aikens. Hyde. Bash has found Ngumvolu, who curls one, tipped away beautifully. Super save by Townsend. One for the cameras, this. Ngumvolu's had a super game for Malden, and he almost capped it with a goal there. Haynes. He's had a super game. There's the substitute Nurse. Very deep cross. There's Ammond, and there's the opening goal. Podrick Ammond continues his remarkable goal-scoring record in the FA Cup. He scored for the 8th round in a row. He's been quiet tonight, but given this opportunity, he wasn't going to miss. Dornbash with a chip they can't clear. And that one will fly wide from Ngumvolu, who didn't quite get hold of it.
Yeah, look, it's about putting the shift in now. You know, and to be fair, look, I want to mention Dom Jeffries as well tonight. He played really, really well. It's a tough game to come in on your full debut, and he's done really well. So look, it's about everyone sticking together now and going through the kind of pain barrier like Gobi did. Probably wasn't fit to really play, but you had to do a job.
We have to have a word on the supporters today. It's a hell of a long trip down here. I mean, I'm sure they'll be getting back 2-3 o'clock, whatever it is. Roughly about 200 we think were here, and they were heard tonight.
Yeah, fair play to them. They were unbelievable. For them to travel this way, we know it costs money to travel, doesn't it? So it's fair play to them travelling this way. Well, it's on TV as well, so that could have been an excuse not to come, but to come here and show their support, it really drives us on in the last few minutes, maybe to score the goal, is hearing them and knowing they're there.
Brilliant.
And Tristan Abrahams with the first penalty for County against Jason Steele. Referee blows his whistle. And that's 1-0.
Great penalty.
Davis against King. 1-1. Very good penalty. 2-1. 2-1 to County. Going to take this right-footed. Cashman against King. And it's in. It's gone in. He saved it, but it's gone in. Wow, he was close there. I thought he got it, didn't you?
I did, Tim.
Hit it straight at him, but it's going away against Steele.
Oh, what a penalty that is.
3-2.
What a penalty off the underside of the crossbar.
2. Guargis against King. Three. Taylor Maloney against Jason Steele. And he's puts it away beautifully. 4-3. Yappy against King. And he scores with ease. So it's 4-all.
Good penalty. Up steps George Nurse for County.
George Nurse next for County. Yeah. 5-4. Great penalty.
Top
All of
left
them
corner.
great penalties. Tolaj against King. And that's it. He's blazed it over the bar, and County have won the penalty shootout by 5-4.
Jamil, this club certainly loves shootouts.
Yeah, at the minute we seem to be coming out on top in them, so you know that's always a good positive, and I think it's a good result for us tonight with a massively changed side and a lot of young lads again playing today. So that's the main thing today. We've got through to the next round.
And like I said, we just got to hang in there. We've got to be there or thereabouts, because you look at it, March last season where we lost to Northampton on Tuesday night. Did we think we was going to get in the playoffs? No.
Headed on towards the far post, cleared away by Stevenage. Nurse wins it. Now can he get the cross in? He can, that's not a bad one.
Yes! Jamil Matty hasn't won a ball! He hasn't won a ball in the air all day, but he's won that. The former loan signing for Stevenage gets the goal for Newport County. What a piece here!
It's all sent to test us. But the one, I thought the crowd were excellent today, and that's not me just saying that. They could have got frustrated. I thought we did play a lot better today, Mont. It was better than the Oldham game. So, but I thought they were excellent. There was no moaning and groaning. They got behind the players, and you see when we score at the end, you see the lift the players got from that row, and hopefully we can make them cheer a little bit more when we score a few more at home.
Wonderful applause here for this wonderful flag being brought around by supporters of Leadenhall, National League champions, as it all says on there, with the photo there of Justin Edinburgh. Well done. On the 8th of June this year, our former manager and Leadenhallian manager Justin Edinburgh very sadly passed away at the age of 49. We will be remembering Justin at half-time today and request all fans to join in immense applause as well in the 50th minute to mark his 50th birthday, which would have been on the 18th of December. We will all now also remember him
with a minute's applause, which will commence and finish on the sounding of the referee's whistle. Thank you very much, everybody.
So here comes Wright then with this free kick. Into the box it goes, back-headed, and it's into the net. And Tom King, well, he just seemed to flap at it, Richard.
Demetrio to take the throw in, deep inside the Orient half, near side, a long throw towards the near post. Headed away by Clay. Eventually a chance here on the far. Yes! Newport has scored! And it's Patrick Hammond who's got it. It's 1-1.
We should have won that, and the crowd tell you that today, because they were behind us all the way. It was a very good turnout, and look, I know it hasn't been great times lately, but that crowd was fantastic. Yeah.
Right then, Speedy, how do you enjoy the game? You think we should have won? Yeah, but it was a good game though. And are you fit for Wednesday? Marvellous.
And corner routine to Sheehan, and it's there into the back of the net. And Josh Sheehan gets the goal for Newport County in the 47th minute. And that was a neat bit of work from the corner.
He chips the cross in. Hussey waiting on the byline near side. Plays it infield, and that's an equaliser from Toza. 1-1.
Flynn looked on course for first to win in 10, but a cruel goal in the end.
Wasn't cruel. It was a terrible goal we give away. Players don't want to do the horrible part of the game. They worked their socks off all game. Should have been 3 up, so they missed chances. Cheltenham didn't have a sniff. And then one of the players can't be bothered to track a runner. So you end up conceding.
To the edge of the area, Nurse plays it back out again to the far side to Sheehan. Crossed into the middle, and at the back post, it is! And the ball goes in off Abrahams, and Newport County are 1-0 in front.
Sheehan is there as well. Which one of them will it be? I think it'll be Dolan. It's his sort of range. Can he put this on target? Keane Stones line up 10 yards from the ball. In he comes.
Whoa, what a goal! Patrick Amond!
Patrick Amond! And it's a corner, far side, Newport left. And it'll be Sheehan to take it. 11 minutes to the break. 2-0 Newport lead. In it comes, right footed to the near post.
Oh, it's there! It's there!
What's the referee given?
It's a goal. The flag went up from the... It's a goal.
Every player except Moore in the Newport half. In comes the free kick, and that's well taken by the goalkeeper. And that's the last move of the game. And Newport County have beaten MK Dons by 3 goals to 0.
Kyle, how are you feeling after that one? Everyone must be delighted.
Yeah, especially after the win as well. 3-0 win puts us into semi-finals. So yeah, everyone's happy, and we're looking to progress in this tournament and hopefully get to the final.
Is this your toughest spell personally? I don't mean pressure or criticism or negativity, but just...
Well, as a manager or a person?
As a manager.
As a manager, yeah, of course it is, because we don't think we've been on a bad run before. But the odd once or twice where we've lost a few in a row, but I don't think we've had this many injuries either. You know, I know we did have a few last season when we lost a few, but this has been painful now. This one, like even this morning now, you've got Dom Jeffries who can't travel because he's got a tough abscess. So I've never known anything like this. You know, even Mumps has made a comeback.
and I haven't heard of Mumps for 30 years.
And right back's still a problem then?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Dom Jeffries is another option he played there in the week.
No, he's not.
There you go. He's
He's got a tooth abscess.
Fair enough. Cancel that question.
No, go on, do it. 'Cause I like it when you do this. Go on. Keep fishing on. Go on. Keep saying Dom Jeffries and all this. Yeah.
Have you been impressed with his progress?
He's checking his right wristwatch on his left, and he gets us underway, and we are underway, and the ball is straight away with Mickey Demetrio. Plays it inside, and Sheehan goes for it, and the home side are in on this, and they miss it. It's a great save by Tom King, who is furious with his strikers. 2 strikers were in on goal. One was Isa. Josh Sheehan with the corner to my left-hand side. In it goes long. Innes! Oh, off the line. And it was Novak, I think, who took it off the line. Hit it, they say, but the player doesn't. That player is McAtee, but they've worked it clear. What a goal! That is an absolute beauty from Isa. And Scunthorpe lead. But it's won easily again, but only as far as Sheehan helps it on his way. Oh, and it's Amond. And Amond, oh, and it's cleared off the line by Butler, I think it was. What other options? What's he going to do? He's got to change it further. He's got to have a couple more on as the ball is helped forward. And it bounces. Oh, it's a good save. 1-1. It's there's Jamil Matt who's equalised. Jamil Matt has equalised for County. The rebound. And he's stuck it away. Jamil Matt. 72nd minute.
Brilliant.
Ball is thrown in. And that's going to be a free kick.
Giving him yellow.
And it's a yellow card.
I think he's getting number 17. Is it 17?
It's red.
He's giving him a red.
I think it was. I think there was more involved than that. He sent off Novak.
Sent off. Wow, I didn't see exactly. Innes walked away from that.
I think he got one in the face from him. It's going to be Haynes with the free kick for County. He goes long. It's a beauty into the box. I'll tell you what. 2-1. It's 2-1. It's Amond.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, Bodger.
It's Amond, and it's 2-1. And Amond has changed this game around.
Great goal. Ball came into the free kick there, went back across, and then Amond got on the end and just
76 minutes, and Amond buried it, and Labadie got his foot to it. The referee's going to blow his whistle. Yep. There's the referee's whistle, and County have the victory here in Northern Lincolnshire. They've got their first double of the season. They won 2-1 at Rodney Parade earlier on. It's the same scoreline here from being 1-0 down at half-time. We were wondering what was going to happen. But goals from Jamil Matt in the 72nd minute and Porrick Amond, the top scorer, in the 76th, have turned this around. It's going to be a happy journey back to South Wales tonight. The attendance 3,001. I leave you with a final scoreline of Scunthorpe United 1, Newport County AFC 2.
Gemma, how's everyone feeling after that? Is it just relief?
I wouldn't say so. I think it's obviously a long time coming for the boys and everyone connected with the club. But I think the signs have been there in the last couple of weeks, and obviously with the boys winning on Tuesday as well. So you know, it's good to get that league win under our belt, and hopefully there's many more to come.
Yeah. Coach must be delighted to get back to winning ways.
Yep. Great result in the end for us. Not the prettiest game. But you know, after the first half, I think everyone would have snapped a hand off for a point. But we showed that, you know, going for the game. We you know, Gaffer speaks to us about certain things, about, you know, game management and knowing what's there. And when the first goal went in, you know, you always know you're on the front foot. Obviously, Scunthorpe are probably, you can hear the fans getting on them a little bit when the goal went in. So you know, we just went for it, and it's a good decision from the Gaffer to keep the shape the way it was. And go for it.
Listen, I'm not getting carried away because we won last Saturday. We need to put a bit of a run together.
Swindon are top of the league, and deservedly so. They've been outstanding since we beat them earlier on in the season. They've been on an unbelievable run. Richie's done a very good job there, and you look at it, they need probably 10 wins from the last 20 games to go up. So they're in a very good position. And if I'm honest, I hope we beat them Saturday and they go on another run, because that means they've beaten everybody around us, and look, they're a big club. Let's get them out of the league.
Because it means that they will be attacking the end where all their fans are in the second half, but Newport do like to go that way. But here's first piece of action on this near side, and new signing from Sheffield Wednesday, Baker. He's lining up at right back, and well, the players contesting the ball very strongly beneath us. End result is that Newport County will have a throw on, and Ashley Baker from Bridgend originally takes the throw in down the line, flicked on by Matt to Abrahams. Back to Baker, chips it forward, Matt heads it down, Sheehan's in, Sheehan scores! Newport County have scored after 45 seconds of the game. Josh Sheehan all laid on with that delightful work down the right-hand side involving new signing Ashley Baker and Jameel Matt.
Well, you were right on target then, Charlie, because it was exactly 45 seconds that Sheehan gave Newport the lead.
And it's Dimitro to take another long throw from the far side of the pitch. Into the box it comes. Up goes it, oh, and it hits the crossbar from Innes. Dimitro puts it back in again. Grant brings it away, but Scott Bennett picks it up, wins a throw-in on the far side. Looks at his watch, blows the whistle. And Edmonds Green floats a high ball to the head of Ryan Innes. Hunt. And guess what's going to come now? Another one of those long throws by Dimitro. It must have been at least, I would think, somewhere in the region of about 12 of these that he's flung in. In it comes. Matt gets the flick off. O'Brien is there. Bender has it, and it bobbles along the line, and it's in the back of the net from Jameel Matt. In the 49th minute, the ball was to-ing and throwing along the goal line, and finally it was Matt who stabbed it away into the back of the net. Newport County lead by 2-0.
Looks a certain victory now for Newport. The free kick is taken by Grant across the centre circle, finding McGill. He plays it wide to Caddis. There's the whistle, and Newport County have beaten Swindon Town by 2-0, and probably one of Newport's best results of the season. And they've done the double over the league leaders.
They did the double last week at Scunthorpe. They've done the double this afternoon against the table toppers, and Michael Flynn's little son is running across the pitch to his dad down beneath us.
Mike, you've got to be immensely happy, immensely proud of your players for that performance.
Yeah, it was a very solid performance. It wasn't pretty. I make no excuses for that, but it was a very, very effective way of beating Swindon. At times did play one or two things, but we just knew that we had to swamp their box, and whatever way possible we had to keep getting that ball in the box, and it worked because we scored 2 from it.
Well, Ash, congratulations on the move. Tell us how it happened.
Well, I was looking to leave Sheffield Wednesday. I needed a fresh start, and then Mason phoned me and just said there was interest from Newport. How did I feel about it? And I said get it done as soon as I can, but it took longer than we thought, but I'm glad it's done now.
Well, the accent gives it away. You're definitely South Wales. Where exactly are you from?
Porthcawl, down on the beach, so just on that end.
So you can pop home to mum and dad and get all your kit washed as well. That's the extra benefit of joining.
Well, I'm living with them at the minute until I find my own place, so yesterday I was just looking at houses all day, so stressful.
Interesting to see every
Raises
county
his
man
right
back.
arm. In it goes, and King elects to punch it. Back it comes the other way, and a stretching Tom King has to produce a very, very good save, but it's going to be another corner kick, and Brophy carries it forward, lays it off to Maguire-Drew, steps inside Baker. It's a good cross, and it's a wonderful save going backwards by Tom King. He got a lot on that. It was meant to be a cross, but King, the flight of the ball was carrying it into the top corner, and King has had to dive backwards and tip it over the bar for a third corner of this first match. And Maguire-Drew, and now O'Brien is out of position, and Maguire-Drew is taking it forward. He's got Wilmot. He's in the area, he crosses it, and I'll tell you what, that ball has gone for a corner. It's a wonderful save. He's got the slightest touch on it. Yeah. Anyway, in comes the corner kick. It's in, and Leighton Orient have scored. It's plays it forward. It's a good-looking ball. Played through to Josh Wright, and Wright plays it forward, and it's 2-0. And now it is over. Sotirio's got it. But anyway, it's Nurse and Wilmot over this one. It's Wilmot. It goes long, and it's 2-1. And it's Jamil Matt, isn't it? Jamil Matt, I think.
2 players went for it, Tim.
I think it's Jamil Matt, isn't it? Can they suddenly do something? I don't know. It's extraordinary if they could. Anyway, Wilmot's done well. He's got it back to King. King hits it. Long he goes. Amond heads it on. O'Brien, and they've managed to get it clear for a corner kick to County.
Baker gets it back. Plays it back to Bennett, 10 yards inside his own half. He turns that forward. Matt collects far touchline, gives the ball back to Sheehan, plays it back to Bennett. It's a long ball forward towards the Macclesfield byline. Cross comes in, a chance here for Lavender. His shot is blocked. He seemed to have more time than he realised.
Yeah, Mitchell got down well and kept it out easily.
Haynes on this near side, cutting in towards the corner of the Macclesfield area. Turns, under pressure, gives it back to Sheehan. He plays it away towards the far side, finding Baker, the ball down the line. Green cuts in field, going at pace into the area, gets the cross in. Wilmot couldn't get it, and that's headed in.
Josh Labadie!
Labadie heads in, and Newport take the lead by 1-0. And that coming after 33.5 minutes left. Breaking into the area, going to the byline. Can he get the cross in? No, he can't. He turns, but now he gets the cross in, and that's headed away. It comes to Labadie, tries the shot,
good save.
That's a great save by goalkeeper Mitchell.
And tried to cross it with his left foot, and it didn't come off, and the ball gets played through to Matt. He's into the area, shoots, and Mitchell saves with his feet. Into the county half to Dimitri, playing it away to Ryan Haynes, and the fullback goes forward with the ball to Matt on the edge of the area. Labadie tries the shot, and it's tipped over the bar by Mitchell.
Still going forward, well tackled though, and the ball breaks back off him. That is the final whistle, and Newport County have won this game against Macclesfield by 1-0.
It's the top of the leg, Tim. It could easily be hamstring.
Anyway, the corner is taken short, and it's with Mayer again, who's got it back from the corner, plays it in comes the shot, and it's 1-0. A and it's Tyreek Backinson who's at the far post unmarked, and he scored in the 5th minute.
Looked at Leighton Orient when there were 2 changes quite late on, and it's
that
similar
disrupted
here.
the whole thing, the whole rhythm. All preparation goes through the window. That is extremely well played, and Polygamonda's got it. It's Labadie shoots,
what
and the
a
keeper's
save.
made a wonderful save.
What an effort there. Doing itself.
Sheehan with this free kick. County got only 2 players back on this one. As it goes in, Amond! Oh, it's dragged wide, and it's a corner kick.
What a chance that is, Kim. That's
I thought the net was going to be bulging. He's going to take it right-footed, in it goes long into the box. It's headed off the line this time by Cooper from Matt. 2 minutes as the ball is played in. Bennett, Sheehan, and that is left. King plays it forward, looking for Matt, gets a slightest of touch on, and Amond is there, and Amond is onto it, and he plays it through Labadie, and Labadie shoots, and the keeper makes the save, and again it's got to go down. It's a good chance there. Cooper almost challenged there by Green, gets it forward, but Nurse picks it up for County, having a great spell, County, as the ball's played forward. Amond, and it's just over the bar. It's another good effort. The fans behind the goal acknowledge it, and he takes it in.
That's an awful challenge there. That's number 3, Plymouth Argyle.
Sawyer has taken him down
all day, and
he is going to be in trouble for that.
He's had his number all afternoon, Tim, it's fair to say.
Oh, he has. He's taken him.
And finally,
he's
given
waiting
it one
for
back.
this all afternoon.
It's red.
It's off.
It's red.
Now, is Demetrio going to hit this? Is Wilmot going to hit it? I don't know. It's Mickey Demetrio with 5 minutes left. But it's Demetrio. He shoots. He's hit the bar. The keeper was absolutely well beaten.
Oh no!
Wilmot. Green takes it down. I don't know why the crowd are booing him. The ball is played in. Out it comes to Sheehan.
Needs a yard.
Sheehan
Gets it.
The keeper makes the save, and it goes for a corner kick. It's
Cracking
another
play.
corner. And I'll tell you what, they deserve it, don't they? If they get something here, you've got to say.
You must all be very frustrated not to come away with anything there.
Yeah, I think obviously towards the end we created a lot of chances for ourselves. I don't think the luck was on our side today. Obviously it was annoying that we conceded a set piece right early on in the game, but I think we kept them quite quiet apart from that. I think Kingy probably had maybe two other saves to make, and it was unfortunate that we couldn't quite get the point at the end of the game.
Newport's new signing, of course, Otis Khan, can't play in this because he's already played in the competition. As Dimitro's throwing goes towards that near post, it lands at the feet of Matt and comes back, and Newport go in front through Scotty Bennett's rocket of a right foot shot in the 13th minute. Took that really well.
Dolan then lining up to take it. Wilmot's there as well. Referee blows for the kick to be taken. And it is Dolan. And that's a good one. It's tipped over the bar by goalkeeper Hansen. What a great free kick that was. For Newport. Which Wilmot takes towards the byline. Turned in field. Comes here. That's a good save by Johansson at the second attempt.
But on this occasion, Daly Campbell commits a foul, and Newport take it quickly. But right off, and in comes Tristan Abraham's shot, well saved by Johansson.
Thought he should have done better then, Charlie, because it was through left side of goal with only the goalkeeper to beat.
It was a mistake by Ugi Lumba, wasn't it? Downfield the ball goes. George Hurst crosses into the middle. And there's a complete and utter miss kick. Then the shot comes in, and that is an excellent save by Townsend, tipping it over the bar.
An indirect free kick taken by Townsend. Comes to Green, almost on the corner flag. He works his way infield towards the byline. Low cross coming in, and Ammon's shot is well saved by goalkeeper Johansson. What a good move that was. He throws long into the Newport penalty area, headed away by the Newport defence. They get it clear. There's the whistle. Newport are in the semi-final of the Leasing.com Trophy. They have beaten Leicester City by 1-0.
You don't score many, but when you do find the net, they're important ones.
Yeah, it's turned out that way tonight. Like I said, I don't get many, but it's nice to get on the score sheet and get the win and move on to the next one.
I think around £70,000 for the club and 90 minutes from Wembley.
Yeah, it's a big thing for the club. The gaffer said before the game that he wanted to go out there and win it. Like I said, 2 games away from Wembley. We've now made it 1. So hopefully we can go into that game and move on to Wembley and take it from there.
County take the free kick. It's with Khan. Checks onto his right foot, plays it in the far post, and it's headed just wide. Ball played across the park, picking out to Jordan Green. Now shoots, but no real power there, Richard, at all, was there? Easily, and clears away upfield. And we'll pick out Billy Waters, who shoots and drags it wide. Best chance of the night. Plays the ball forward, as he picks out to Jordan Green, who's going towards the line, has to check back. And then plays it to Gorman, who'll feed it through again for Green, who puts the ball across. And it's palmed away by Roberts outside the area. And then Gorman. Now with Otis Khan, shoots! And it's tipped away for a corner.
It's won by Wilmot, chipping it forward. Green brings it down on the byline on the right. Can he get the cross in? He can. The chance here, and the header wide by Matt for a goal kick.
Hopefully a couple more highs. You still haven't got a Newport twang to your accent yet.
No, thankfully. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't want to ever lose my Irish accent. You know, because I always used to slag people when they went away and they lost their accent. But it's a lot. My Irish accent is a lot stronger, and my wife does the same. She went home recently and she was chatting with her sister, and her mum had to tell her to slow down because the people back in Wales would never understand her. So no, it's still got the Irish accent. So hopefully it stays there.
We're a proud son of Newport nonetheless. Best of luck against Salford.
Thanks very much.
See the headlines now. Hamilton slams Newport.
Yeah, you'll be writing them. Yeah, no, that's not exactly slamming it, but
What about Ryan in this? Do you have to have a chat with him?
No.
'Cause he was in the spotlight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I don't have to have a chat with him. I did have a chat with him. He's somebody who takes responsibility on. He was devastated afterwards, and as was Tristan. but it is what it is. It's a penalty shootout. The best players in the world have missed penalties. You know, Ronaldo, Messi, they've all missed them. Even Michael Flynn missed one. I always say to him, I'll never blame anybody for missing a penalty. What Ryan Innes did, he wanted to step up. He had the confidence to step up and take a penalty. When we run out of takers, the next one probably would have been Tom King.
But he's got his back to goal, trying to work a position. He can't work the position, but he gets the ball to Gorman. Gorman crosses in, and in comes Innes! Oh, and it just goes wide. And they have it on the far side of the field. In comes the cross. And it's there, saved one-handed, and then dived on by Tom King. Very good save. Sheehan has it again, thinks about the shot, has the shot, and O'Donnell has to get it right down low.
And he turns it infield, Novak lays it off near side to Wood, moving forward towards the edge of the area. Gets the cross in high towards the far post, the header comes in, and it's a goal, and it's Donaldson who's got it, and it's 1-0 to Bradford City by Newport. And they've got a corner near side, they attack the goal to our right. So it'll be Wilmot to take it. Newport chase an equaliser. In low.
Oh, yes!
Equaliser!
Ryan Innes!
Ryan Innes has equalised for Newport from Wilmot's cross. It's 1-1.
Well, if he was looking for a get-out-of-jail card after that penalty shootout miss on Wednesday night, Ryan Innes has certainly proved his worth.
It'll be a left-footed in-swinger from the Newport left back across to the near side to take it. In towards the near post, quick the cross goal.
Yes!
And that's a goal for Newport.
Scotty Bennett, who else?
It's 2-1. Scott Bennett. 33 minutes. Eventually comes to Gorman, and then Wilmot playing it forward, headed away. Sheehan, a good ball away towards the far side. Shot again from Haynes, a cross goal and wide of the far post for a goal. You don't want to concede another goal. We're over the 2-minute stoppage time mark. It'll be Demetrio, I think, who's going to try a shot on goal.
It's Khan.
He does, and he puts it wide, does Khan.
Just high into the box it goes, and it gets headed away and comes back out again, and comes back out to Dimitro from Wilmot. Low cross in, brought down, played across, shot comes in from Bennett, it's blocked. And Bradford clear their lines.
I don't need a Wood again, and he plays it wide to Motley Henry, trying to get to the byline. Low cross coming in, chance here in front of goal. And the ball deflected over eventually from the Bradford City shot. Middleton's taking this corner from the same place, left-footed in towards the near post, headed away by Haynes towards the far side, picked up by Chance in front of goal. Richards Everton got the cross in, and everyone seemed to miss it, and the ball trickled into the hands of goalkeeper Tom King.
And well, Innes is down again.
Tom King with the goal kick high towards the near side. Headed in field by Matt. There's the whistle. Newport County have won by 2-1, beating Bradford City, and they came from behind to do it.
I said to Ryan Innes before the game, I said, look, I've been in football and in life a long time. Not so much the long in the life part, but I've been in football a long time. And it's funny how it works out, because on Wednesday night he's devastated. He was the one who missed the penalty, blah, all that. And I told him today, I said, it's funny how it works out, because if you believe and you work hard enough, you're going to be the hero today. And he did.
Just
word on fans as well today, over 3,000 county home fans, and you'll look to them to be the sort of 12th man at Grimsby away a Tuesday night. Long way to go, but they're important, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They've been brilliant since I've been here, let alone this season. They always come out and they always sing for us. It helps when you're on the run that we've been on. It's always nice to still see the fans turning up, showing the support that they do. Especially after Wednesday night, it's disappointing. We all know that. So for them to come out in their numbers again today, we're buzzing with it.
Onto the edge of the area, takes it forward, he shoots, and it's 1-0 already, and King spills it, and Bradley Garmston has scored. Ball played into Matt, holds onto it well, feeds back to Gorman. Gorman plays it to Nurse, far side, looks up, looks for a pass, plays it in.
There it is.
And I'll tell you what, that was
gone
close.
all the way through.
And it's 1-1. And it's Jordan Green who's got it. The ball there, and it got a touch, I think, off Jamil Matt, and Jordan Green has got it in the 10th minute.
We look solid at the back and we're causing problems. It's actually George Nurse with the in-swinging delivery. Flicked on, and it's Jamil Matt, takes a touch, but it's over the crossbar. County, what a golden opportunity that was to go in front.
About 5.5 minutes to half time, Ben. Back to you.
Here it is then, and it's Benson to hit it. Does well, it's in. What a free kick that is. And it's beaten Tom King. This is a fantastic set piece.
Green, will Green win it? Yes, he will. Green, he shoots. Oh, and it's McKeown was scrambling across his goal. He's dived and it's just gone wide. Otis Khan is lining up this free kick.
He's going to have a go.
And that bounces and the keeper takes it easy. Quite easy for McKeown. Clifton. Again, they're coming at County. There's danger here. And they've worked it clear. And the shot is 3-1. And it's Hansen who's got the third goal. Gorman outside as the ball is thrown in deep. Out it comes.
Gorman
shoots.
What a strike.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
3-2.
No flag, back in the game.
And it's Amond, isn't it?
Back in the game, Tim.
Amond.
Yes, it is.
Amond,
Great
and
finish.
that is the 68th minute. Finds Khan on this side now, trying his luck here. Back to Nurse. Plays it forward. Good looking ball. Khan. Oh, nearly, so nearly. They worked it between themselves there, and he's carrying it in towards the area. County can't tackle, and in comes the shot,
Deflected.
And it's the fourth goal, and it's in, and the deflection has carried it over the keeper. Again, it's Tilly. Tilly now carries it towards the corner flag, does brilliantly, works it inside, gets past two. Saved by Tom King at the expense of a corner kick.
You know, I've just said to him then, if we go and score 4, the bad thing about it is we still don't win the game. You know, that's how disappointing it is. We did create a lot of chances, but I'll be honest, we were too wide open, and the goals we conceded were not good enough from our point. If you're Grimsby, you're happy with it.
Managers always reflect and pore over videos again and again, especially after not just a defeat like that, but any defeat, because it's the nature of the job. What have you learnt on reflection?
What have I learned? That you know, we got a good group of boys who had an off day against Oldham. They haven't been that bad all season, even when we have lost. And I'm sure they'll be looking to put it right on tomorrow.
Dolan, and straight into the arms. Playing it away to Dolan, a lovely touch from him to Sheehan, who goes down, and the referee doesn't give anything at all. In fact, he had a look across at his assistant on the far side of the field. Dolan right-footed across field, Matt heads it down, Abrahams, and it comes finally off the head of the Morecambe player into the arms of the keeper.
So we've played half an hour of this game, no score. Mafuombe clears high and deep down centre field, and that's a dangerous one, and it's almost gone in, and it's tipped away for a corner by King.
Sheehan again trots towards him, so he wants to short. It's more towards the near post. and it's Mafumbi got down to it as it came back in. He was on the line, and
it was Bennett who got the touch and almost scored.
Sets off on the run, finds Wilmot. Now back again to Dolan. Infield to Sheehan. Shoots from distance. I thought it took a deflection, but the referee says goal kick. In comes that ball towards the near post. Comes back out again, and Haynes will play it back to Dimitro, who crosses in first time. Up they go, and Mafumbi punches away. Gorman puts a high ball back in, and it's in the net!
Bruin heads it forward again. And this kick here in front of goal. This is going in. It's just cleared off the line by Wilmot. Wilmot getting it away off the line. A chance here though, as Bradbury tries to get the shot in. Throw in.
Well, Morecambe are Newport's bogey side, aren't they?
There's the whistle. Newport have won it by 1-0. They beat Morecambe through that.
Seems to be a little bit of debate among the supporters of whether you meant that finish. Can you clear that up for us?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Always meant it. Nah, I just dropped him in. I seen the keeper off his lane, and I thought I'll just put it back in that area. And
yeah, perfect finish.
It was a good finish. You take it. Goal's a goal in it, so.
And then 3 away games coming up. That's again, does things change? How do you approach that?
Well, Carlisle game, we leave on Monday and come back Wednesday, so I've been on stag do's a bit shorter than that, so yeah, it's one of them. Give a set play away. So after 5 minutes, all the hard work, the preparation then is put on the back burner. I thought it was a very harsh penalty. Well, I didn't think it was a penalty, and I wasn't sure it was a red card either.
Yes, BFL emergency meeting this morning. Are you expecting this weekend's game to go ahead?
No, not really. If I'm honest, I think with the outbreaks now, with a few players, few managers in this country, I think they've got to do the wise thing and probably postpone it now. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.